here from Wings of Pegasus. We are live. It is Saturday night. Welcome to Livestream Saturday. I hope you guys had a great start to the weekend and that your week has been good as well. Thank you guys for joining me so early on in that live chat room before we even went live. Let's get you guys up on screen and see who is in the house tonight. So we have Donna, Danny, Linda, Deborah, Lynn, Laurie moderating in there, King Nero, Jennifer, Odyssey of Ascension, Tessa as well, Deborah, Linda, Batfink in the house, Patrick, that's Phil by the way, Jennifer, Lynn, Lithia, and Ginger Duran, Teresa, Linda Z, and Kevin. Hello guys, thank you for joining me on Livestream Saturday. Let's also get the names of my patrons up on screen because they make everything possible and their names are always going throughout the live streams. So here we have at the bottom of the screen all of these lovely people that make this live stream possible and all of the analysis videos and cover videos, everything that's on this channel. You know who you are, and they also do pop up in the super chat window as well. And we have had a few super chat donations already, so thank you guys so much for those very early donations. We'll get everybody up on screen on the super chat. Let's just fill up the screen with everything. Let's get everything else going because tonight's live likes goal is 290. I know that the catch-up crew do help out with the likes as well, so thank you guys for that, for watching afterwards and hitting that thumbs up. But the live likes goal is 290 tonight, a crazy total. And let's see if we can get the live likes up on screen. It's gone a little bit wonky, but it looks like we are at 89 already. And let me see if I can move that over to make it centralized. There we have it, 90 likes already. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up so early on. We'll see if we can get a really early spike of the likes. At just 3 minutes into the live stream, we're almost at 100 after 3 minutes, which bodes well for the future and hitting this target, but we will see. And there we have just cracked the century, 102. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. If you can continue to do that, it would be massively appreciated, and we will see how we get on, and we'll have a look at that total a little bit later on as well. So let's now jump into the super chat window. It should be up on screen. I have to look at this other screen in order to see what's going on over there, but I'm going to have to scroll up as well because there have been so many. So Marilyn has donated $5. Thank you for this. And this was at 3:45 this afternoon. So thank you for that early donation, Marilyn. The message is, hi Phil, good luck on your new exciting project. By the way, how's your finger? With a heart. So thank you for that. And just to let everybody know that I am working on a new project, but if you're over on Patreon, then you'll be up to date with it because I've uploaded a couple of videos explaining what it's all about. Also the intro, the animations that I've been working on, all that kind of stuff, just as an intro for the new project that I'm working on. So you guys will know about that. But yes, the project's going fine. As you would have seen last night, I've got everything explained. I think hopefully it's relatively clear, and then it's just a case of now waiting for backing tracks to get made up that I'm not doing because that would defeat the point of me and the whole project. I don't want to give too much away, but you guys know what I'm talking about over on Patreon. And in the future, hopefully it won't be too far away. The backing tracks just have to be organized, and then I'll get together with Michael and let him know that we're ready to go, and then we'll record the first version of that and see how we get on. But it's something that is going to be interesting, looking forward to it as well. And my finger is pretty much okay. I won't show it on the screen because the nail did come off, so it looked like something out of a horror movie for a little while. And now the nail is about halfway grown back, but it's a bit wonky and it doesn't look particularly nice, so I'll leave that off the screen. If you're looking at it from a distance, I can kind of get away with it. It looks like I've got a nail there, but then when you start to look more closely, it's not particularly nice to look at. So maybe 3 or 4 weeks the nail would have grown to its normal length again and I'll be okay and just looking like a normal hand. But in terms of pain and everything, it's absolutely fine. It just feels a little bit weird having half a nail there, but it's okay. It's not stopping me playing. I can get back to playing the guitar, as you can see with the analysis videos as well. But thank you, Lisa, as well, who has donated $5. And the message is, congrats on 150,000 subs. Catch you later, with a thumbs up. Thank you for that, Lisa. And everyone, just for subscribing and hitting that thumbs up. But we've reached that milestone of 150,000 subscribers, which is just a crazy number. And while I'm mentioning this, I'm going to do a quick screen capture because we had a post over on Wings of Pegasus supporters group on Facebook, and thank you also, Vince, for linking me to this, because I could see that there was a post there of everyone saying congratulations and all that kind of stuff. So thank you everyone for doing that. I should be able to get it up on screen, and let me get rid of that square that always seems to pop up there. I'm not sure why, but anyway, that's hopefully now gone. So then we scroll down, and this is the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. If you want to join this, you can do. Just click on the join button and you'll be allowed into this. So here we have this post by Vince. So thank you for doing that, Vince. And just about the 150,000 subscribers and lots of comments and things. I'm not sure Facebook shows all of the comments, but thank you guys for getting involved on here. We've got James, Jill, and Debbie, and Sally, and we've got Laura there as well, and Elena, and Paul. Thank you guys so much for all of these. We've got a baby saying yeah, so thank you for that. And also we've got Puss in Boots, is that, saying you and doing a dance. So anyway, that's my Shrek knowledge coming into play there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all of these messages and all of the congratulations and stuff. It is much appreciated. Hopefully I can now come back to me on screen. Here we go. But thank you guys for doing that. I have read through all of those little comments on Facebook, and it is much appreciated. Thank you, Vince, for linking me to that. So getting back into the super chat window, thank you, Lisa. And Terry has donated $4.99. Thank you for this, Terry. And it's the guy dancing, blowing on one of those party blower things. So thank you for that. And Lynn has donated $50. Thank you so much for that, Lynn. The message is, cheers, happy dancing, 150,000 subscribers. Keep your hands inside the tram. It's a fast ride. Thank you for that donation, Lynn. And a tram, I'm not sure how fast trams go, but from what I've seen, they aren't really fast. But maybe it's a fast ride on a train. Maybe keep your hands inside the cart. I don't know. I think when you're on a ride at a theme park, they always say keep your hands inside the cart or something. I don't know what it's called. Maybe you guys can tell me what I should be saying there. But thank you so much for that, Lynn. And it is a fast ride. People subscribing, it is much appreciated. Thank you everyone for hitting that subscribe button. You can also hit the little notification bell as well, so that you'll get notified for live streams and videos. And I think with that, when I'm doing or used to do a video every single night, people would miss videos because I was probably just making too many, and it's too many for people to keep up with. So now I have slowed it down a little bit, but that's also giving me time to work on other projects, as I mentioned earlier. So there will be an analysis video tomorrow night, so you guys can check that out, look out for that one. And then Tuesday night will be the next video, which will be another live stream, as always on Live Stream Tuesdays. But let's get back into this, because we've had another donation from King Nero. Thank you for that. And it's for $10. The message is, this is dedicated to the mods and the rockers of Wings of Pegasus who make this fun and enjoyable for all of us. So thank you for that. And we've got some mods and rockers somewhere in that live chat room. So hello to all of you guys as well. Maybe we've got different segments of wingers going on in that live chat room. Not something that I've heard mentioned before, but we will see how that develops. Everybody's welcome in the live chat room. If you are new, just introduce yourself, say hi, and I'm sure you'll be welcomed because it's such a great community in the live chat room. You definitely will be welcomed. Maybe you might be really unlucky and find a troll, but pretty much the whole live chat room, everything that goes on in there is so well moderated. Thank you guys. Massive shout out to the moderators for doing such a great job. And that is Laurie and Neil and Carla in there as well. So thank you guys. They are the names who have a wrench next to their name. So it's massively appreciated the job that you do and just doing it night after night with the live streams on a Saturday and a Tuesday. It is much appreciated. But let's get into the super chat window again. We've had a donation from Deborah, who has donated $24.99. Thank you for that, Deborah. The message is: don't want to take much of your time, but you talk about sweep and alternate picking. Can you briefly explain the difference? So thank you for that, Deborah. To explain this, there is a techniques video on the channel here somewhere, and if you just type in or search for Wings of Pegasus technique or British guitarist technique video, you'll probably find it. But just to quickly explain it, alternate picking is exactly what it sounds like, where you alternate on one string, hitting note after note after note, and you can just hit one note. You can keep your left hand in exactly the same place and alternate pick the string very quickly if you want to, but that's all that is. Pretty much staying on one string, alternate picking maybe twice or 3 or 4 times, and then moving down to another string and repeating that same sequence. When you're sweep picking, that is sweeping across the strings, so it means that you're not spending a long time on one string. You're going from one string to the next string, effectively having one pick per string, but in order to make it a fast motion, you sweep down with your hand, and you can also sweep up. So it's very much playing a chord as an arpeggio. So it means that you get to hear the single notes of the chord one by one, but you're not spending a lot of time on one string. You're sweeping across either 3 strings or 4 strings or 5 strings, or 6 strings. You can go all the way across the guitar. So it's not quite as fast as a strum, which is just a quick downstroke with your pick. It's an elongated sweep down the strings, but you can do it quite quickly. And when you get to a high level of technical ability, you'll be able to pick out each string with a sweep across those strings. So hopefully that makes sense. Alternate picking, staying on one string, doing lots of alternate down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sweep picking, just one motion down, one motion up. Obviously, you can blend these techniques as well, and you can do a little bit of a sweep followed by some alternate picking, and the world is your oyster depending on what you want to experiment with. But thank you, Deborah. Hopefully that has explained it and that it makes it a little bit more understandable. But thank you as well to Danny, who has donated $5. And the message is: hey Phil, do you like Miracle Whip or real mayonnaise? So thank you for that, Danny. I don't know what Miracle Whip is. It's not something that we have in the UK, but we have whipped cream and maybe squirty cream as well, which you just get in a can and you squirt it. Obviously, I do like that. I don't know if it's the same thing, but maybe it's a type of mayonnaise, because you've said whether I like Miracle Whip or real mayonnaise. I do have mayonnaise, and it is real, so I think it is called Hellman's mayonnaise, and they might even call it real mayonnaise. I'm not sure, but I do like that. Sometimes I have that on a salad, but mostly on a hot dog. I like to have a little bit of, well, I say a little bit, quite a lot of tomato ketchup, some mayonnaise, a little bit of mayonnaise, and some mustard as well, and mix that all together on the hot dog, and I'm good to go. Sometimes I don't have the mayonnaise, but for some reason recently I've been getting into that. So thank you, Danny, for that. And Orlando has donated $2. Thank you for this. The message is: I will be late, but there. So we are waiting on the arrival of Orlando in the live chat room. So we will have a look out for Orlando when he comes into the live chat room. I'm going to scroll down. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody here. But Deborah has donated $4. Thank you for that, Deborah. And it's the guy showing his mug of what could be some summer fruit squash to the camera, which is exactly what I've got in my mug. And it's almost the same color. Look at that on the screen. It is a dark red almost. So I've almost matched it up, so thank you so much for that, Deborah. Also, a quick plug of the mug, spike the likes. If you get a chance to hit that thumbs up, it'll be massively appreciated. And we're at 152 likes already, so we are maxing out the likes. And if you want to get your hands on this mug, not this exact one, but exactly the same design, you can pick it up at teespring.com. Type in Wings of Pegasus, you'll be able to find all the merchandise there. It should be in the tray underneath this video as well, or underneath the other videos on this channel. Also, I'm fully kitted out. We have the Wings of Pegasus t-shirt as well, which you can pick up. It's a little bit cold here in the UK at the moment. We went through a warm phase and now we're going through a cold phase. So it's not quite warm enough to just be in the t-shirt. But as you can see, it is under there. I am fully branded tonight. But thank you so much for that, Deborah. Sue has donated $20. Thank you for this, Sue. And the message is, you are amazing with the dancing man. So thank you for the kind words. And the dancing guy who's just been showing me a drink as well. But thank you, Sue. And let's scroll down because Carl has donated $5. Thank you for this, Carl. The message is usual cross the pond fund or pizza if needed with some rock horns, a pizza and a drink. I think that is. So thank you for that, Carl. And I haven't had pizza in a while. It's a little bit more of a McDonald's thing recently because it's something that I've missed out on because during lockdown, McDonald's shut and then we couldn't get McDonald's and I didn't have it for such a long time that I've just been maxing out the McDonald's recently instead of pizza. But I have been having a salad instead of the fries or chips as we call them here. So it's kind of healthy in a way having a Big Mac with a salad. At least that's my excuse. But anyway, I don't think that's going to wash. But thank you, Carl, so much for that donation. Paul has donated $10. Thank you for this, Paul. The message is, congratulations on 150,000 subscribers. You rock. So it's just an amazing number. Thank you for all of these subscriptions, hitting that thumbs up, because without you guys, it wouldn't be at that number. So it's just you guys that have made it get to 150,000. So thank you everyone for doing that. And Deborah has donated $5 and says Mario is in their house. So let's have a look and see if we can see Mario in there. I can't see his name at the moment, but everybody say a huge hello to Mario because that's what we do on these live streams. You can see Mario's guitars in the background. We have the Steve Vai gem there, and a little bit further over there, you can just see the top of the Maton as well. So those are Mario's guitars. Everyone say a huge hello to Mario in that live chat room. So we are going to get into the first video of the night soon, but we've had another donation from Fred, which is for $5. Thank you for that, Fred. And the message is, Phil, ever try harp guitar a la Michael Hedges? So thank you for that, Fred. And I haven't yet. Michael Hedges, you can find on the channel here somewhere. I did a video on Michael quite a while ago, and I do sometimes reference him when I talk about the players at the moment. There are quite a lot on YouTube who tap onto the guitar, acoustic guitar especially, and that whole technique seems to have had a boom recently, but Michael Hedges was so ahead of the game. Everybody check out Michael if you get a chance, and you can check out that video on this channel somewhere. Just type in British guitarist analyzes Michael Hedges and you'll be able to find it. But I haven't played harp guitar yet. It's not something that I've experimented with, but thank you, Fred, for that donation. And Mary has donated $2. Thank you for that, Mary. The message is for a hot dog. So thank you for that. Don't encourage me to eat hot dogs and pizzas and I think, well, McDonald's, I brought that up, but it just means that I'll be filling in all the other nights' meals with other kinds of fast food. But a hot dog is very nice and something that I do buy, or at least I used to buy when I went to the cinema. It was, for some reason, something that I enjoyed to eat at the cinema because of the fact I think they were just oversized and a lot bigger than the ones that you can get at the supermarket. So that's why I enjoyed a hot dog at the cinema. So unfortunately, with lockdown and everything going on at the moment, cinema isn't really a valid option. But I did watch over the last couple of days Casino Royale, which is going to be the theme for tonight's cover video because that was requested over on Patreon. So we will be getting into a little bit of You Know My Name. So thank you, Laurie, as well, who has donated $20. The message is, hi, Phil. If you could create your perfect band with your favorite bandmates of all time, living or gone, who would they be? Wow, this is an interesting question. Probably being a Hendrix fan, I'd probably go for, I'm going to have a think about this. I might play the video first, but Mitch Mitchell on drums, Jimi Hendrix on rhythm and guitar. I think I'd just say, Jimmy, you take rhythm, you take lead, and you take the vocals if you want to. But if it was a band of mine, then I'd probably still play a bit of rhythm, maybe a bit of harmony lead with Jimi Hendrix. That'd be cool. A little bit of lead vocals as well. Maybe he could take lead vocals, I could harmonize. But anyway, and I don't know, maybe Geddy Lee on bass. This is going to be difficult because it's something that just, trying to think of people to put in your ultimate band. I don't know. I have to think about maybe Kip Winger as well, because I'm a hard rock fan. I'm a big fan of Winger, and having Kip on bass, maybe he'd have to argue with Geddy on bass. I don't know. So maybe I'd go for Kip Winger on bass, but then again, it could be something that could be subject to change. But also, he's a vocalist, so maybe 3-part harmonies. Of course, Geddy's a vocalist as well. Maybe I could just have 2 bassists in the band and we can have some 4-part harmonies going on. That would be crazy. Anyway, this is something that I could probably fantasize about all night, but thank you so much for that, Laurie, for the question. And yeah, I'm going to cut it off there before I just start naming loads and loads of band members from the past. But thank you as well to Danny, who has donated $5 and says, Miracle Whip is a thick salad dressing better than Hellman's. It was the question I ask all the people in live chat. Your Hellman's won though, laugh out loud. So thank you for that, Danny, and clarifying that and the donation again. And a thick salad dressing, I'll have to maybe try that at some point. Better than Hellman's. Now that is a bold statement. I will have to try that at some point. Miracle Whip. Hopefully I'll be over in the USA at some point in the future, once everything goes back to relative normality, and I will make a beeline for some Miracle Whip. Thank you, Danny, for that. Vince has donated $10. Thank you so much for that. And the message is from live chat. Christina Kingston Sharple says, hello, Phil. I'm a Patreon subscriber, a trained dancer, obviously a degree of musicality. Do you dance? So thank you for passing on that message, Vince, and also Christina for that question and for being a patron as well. And I don't really dance in a serious way. If there's a dance floor and it's a social event, then I will dance. I'm not one of these people that is totally against it. I think a lot of guys, or some guys, just refuse to dance at all, whereas I'm not one of those people. I will get up there and dance, but I'm not one of those people who can dance properly, like doing a waltz or doing some kind of foxtrot. I don't even know the names of the dances. Maybe I'm making these up, but I think they're terms that I've heard when referring to dancing, or maybe a type of dance. But anyway, I don't have that ability, but I will do my own version of my own dancing, whatever that may consist of. But thank you so much for that, Vince and Christina. And Mona is in the house and has donated $50. Thank you so much for that, Mona. The message is, many thanks, Phil, for your analysis of Taj Farrant, and it was very interesting to learn a bit about the noise between the phrases. So I'm glad that you found it interesting, and this is something that a lot of people don't listen out for. They just hear the notes, whereas a lot of the expression does happen between the notes that you're not necessarily taking in, but it just adds to the overall feel of the playing that's going on. And just a huge shout out to Taj as well, and his dad, and also his management, and the whole team, really, because it's something that I think Taj has got that support, and it's such an important thing when there is an artist who is young to have the right support in place, and I think Taj definitely does have that. So check out that video if you get a chance on this channel here somewhere, but also you can go and check out his song, and it's called Just Can't Sleep, his debut single. So go and check that out, download it if you can as well. Show Taj some support, because it's all about getting the new talent through, and just also getting a great guitarist out there, and someone who is doing it the old school way and isn't really relying on auto-tune and all those other things that other people do rely on. But anyway, thank you so much for that, Mona. And Lynn has donated $20. So thank you so much for that, Lynn. And the message is, you know who's here, Taj Farrant. So thank you for that, Lynn. And I don't know if Taj is in the live chat room, but if he is, somebody give me some confirmation. We can see if he's just popped in or out of the live chat. But if he is here, we will see, and maybe just everyone give a huge shout out to Taj if he's jumped in to the live chat room. If you are here, Taj, welcome. And this is probably your first ever live stream Saturday, but thank you for joining me and everyone in the live chat room, and a great job on the debut single. I loved it, and great work on the lead guitar as well, and all of the things that I've already said in the analysis video. But thank you for joining us tonight. And hello everyone just in that live chat room. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday night. We are going to be rocking into the first video of the night, which is going to be my song called Running Blind. This was requested over on Patreon by Kevin, Lynn and Donna. And also thank you, Lynn, for that donation and letting me know that Taj is in the house as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's going to be the lyrical version of it, and I will be in the live chat room while this is playing, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Will the sense of decency
And there we have it. That was my song called Running Blind. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And that is available over at wingsofpegasus.com/store. So, we are going to be jumping into the super chat window because we just had a donation that came in from Kevin, I believe. So thank you for that, Kevin, and it was for $2, and the message was, when I go to Brussels, I enjoy mayo on my fries. So that is maybe something else that I've done in the past, but I have sweet potato fries, and maybe I should have mayonnaise on my fries, or chips as we call them here, because I just remembered that that's something that I used to do. But also I used to have at school every single day, I used to have chips with cheese or fries with cheese. It was just a huge plate, and this is just what school meals used to be like back in the day when I was young. Just a huge, it was the large chips with cheese, that's what I'd order. So just a huge plate of chips with loads of cheese melted over the top, and then loads of tomato ketchup, and that was my meal pretty much every day. And yeah, that was nice. And I don't know, I think I just must have been running around a lot, playing a lot of football, because I never put on any weight, but I used to just regularly have that. So it's amazing how things work, and that's kind of followed me into adulthood. I'm still eating fast food, but then again, I do exercise now and again, so that must be me burning off the calories, and I do try and limit myself to one fast food a week. I have lapsed to 2 fast foods a week, but I'm kind of starting to think the pizza doesn't count, because if you have spinach on it, then that's the way that I'm reasoning with myself in order just to be allowed to have pizza and some other fast food. But anyway, thank you so much for that, Kevin. We are going to look at the live likes. I think we took it off the screen while that video is playing, but we are up to 189 likes. So thank you guys so much for hitting that thumbs up. If we can have a spike of the likes, that'll be massively appreciated. Just gone 12:30 here, 12:30 midnight in the UK. So we will see if we can get a spike of the likes. We are aiming for 290. That is our likes goal tonight. And also just to mention that something that we'll probably start doing next month is a different kind of thing that Carla is setting up in order to have a likes goal that is going to be a goal that is relevant to a kind of lottery that will happen if we reach the particular likes goal. And it might be something that I put on the other side of the screen, because on that side it'll be the live likes, on the other side it might just be the likes to try and get to if we're then going to do a guitar pick lottery. And the way that it works is, at least how we are planning it, I think, hopefully it'll work, but we'll get it more ironed in, or should I say nailed down closer to the time. But probably next month there'll be a likes total, that if we hit the likes total in that live stream, in the next live stream there will be a lottery that has everybody's name on a roulette wheel, is that what it's called? And it spins, it goes round, and you can have a lot of names on this roulette wheel, and it will gradually stop, and the name of the user that it stops on will get a Wings of Pegasus pick, or plectrum as they're also called for playing the guitar. It is signed by me, and that will get sent off to you. So it'll just be like a random pick lottery. So it's something that we'll be doing in the future, probably next month we'll start up with that. But the like total, in order for that to happen, will probably be fairly high when compared to with the normal live likes total. But we will see what happens with that in the future. We'll get that rolled out and just see how we get on with that. But it'll be interesting to see, and also have a bit of a lottery with you guys in that live chat room and see who's going to be the lucky pick winner. I almost said winger, which I guess would be the winger, maybe the winger winner of the Wings of Pegasus pick. You guys can maybe come up with some kind of catchphrase for that, but it will be happening next month, so we've got some time to think about it. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me tonight, and I am going to be getting into the next video of the night. We have this Casino Royale theme just because I watched the movie last night, and I started watching it a couple of nights ago, but we are also going to have some new internet, fingers crossed, on Tuesday night, because they are due to install it on Tuesday, and this will be the 4th attempt that is going to hopefully happen and go through, and it'll all be fine. And then Tuesday night we will be live with a more reliable service. Having said that, things have been a little bit more reliable recently, so fingers crossed this live stream will be okay tonight as well, and then the next live stream will be on a new provider, so it'll be a little bit more consistent, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that's all that we can hope for. We have been doing okay recently with the live streams, so I did have a technician that came out and tried to fix it and tried to make it more reliable, because it was just crazily unreliable, but it's something that has improved, but it's still not faultless with my internet access just on a day-to-day basis. So hopefully on Tuesday I'm going to switch over and everything will be absolutely fine. So we are going to be jumping into the next video. Before we do, jumping into the super chat window, we've had another donation from, and Orlando is in that house, has donated $2. Thank you so much for that, Orlando. And the message is, I made it just in time for a great song. So thank you for that. And Kay has donated $5. Thank you for that, Kay. The message is, I've just become aware of a dance craze called Jerusalema. I believe it started in South Africa. So thank you for the donation, Kay, and that is something I've got no idea about. I'm definitely not up with any dance crazes, and I don't know what that is, but thank you, Kay, for the donation. And maybe you guys are more in the loop than I am on dance crazes in the live chat room, but I don't know what it is, unfortunately. But thank you, Kay. And I'm gonna have to just scroll down to make sure that I get this. So Vince has donated $10. Thank you so much for that, Vince. Again, I think this is another forwarded on message. It says, from live chat, Ugligar says, no Phil, you're not alone. We're with you. Could you analyse Hero by the IAS, which I can't find? Molly Tuttle covered it in I Would Rather Be With You. So thank you, Vince, for that, and for also forwarding on that message. And it is something that I can add to the list, so I will do that. Just as I was saying that, another donation has come in from Kathleen. So thank you for that, Kathleen. And it is just a straight up donation by the looks of it for $20. So thank you for that. It is massively appreciated. And also everyone just for joining me tonight and hitting that thumbs up. We are at 213 likes. It is unlucky for some, but it's not unlucky for us. We are getting up towards the 290 target, and we're almost at 20 to 1 here in the morning. I don't know how this goes forward so quickly, but thank you everyone for hitting the thumbs up so far. If you haven't used your thumbs up token, it's a great time to do that, because we're about to jump into a video. You can also hit the thumbs up if you like this next cover that I'm about to play. This was a collaboration that I got together with Kent Johnson, who's an American violinist. We put our heads together and came up with this particular cover. It is You Know My Name by the legendary and just amazing singer that was Chris Cornell, and I have an analysis on him somewhere here on the channel as well, so check that out if you get a chance. But this is our attempt at the Bond theme that is probably one of my favorites, if not the favorite, just because of Chris's vocal. But we'll check this out. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
Take a life, do you know what you give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me by the merciless eyes of deceit? I've seen angels fall from blinding heights, but you yourself are nothing so divine.
we have it. That was mine and Kent Johnson's collaboration on You Know My Name. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and it was great to work with Kent on that one as well, just showing his guitar chops. So we are going to be jumping into the super chat window again because we've had a bit of action there. Thank you guys for all of these donations, and I want to make sure that we don't miss any here. And Amy has donated $4.99. Thank you for that, Amy. The message is coming in late, so throwing this in. Rest in peace, Phil May, the pretty things with some rock horns and a guitar. So thank you for that, Amy, and I echo those sentiments, as I'm sure everyone does in the live chat room as well. Deborah has just dived into the super chat window with a donation for $19.99. Thank you for that, Deborah, again. And the message says, Taj says to show you the love, so here is some love for you with a heart. So thank you for that, Deborah. It's much appreciated. And also thank you, Taj, for dropping in to a live stream, because everybody is welcome here. If it is your first live stream, say hello, introduce yourself in the live chat room. If you want to get involved over on Facebook as well, you can join the Wings of Pegasus supporters group. Just type that into the search bar window thing and you'll find it. And that is where sometimes I show pictures that have been uploaded there. I've just actually shown the page tonight earlier on the live stream, so I do pop that up in the live streams now and again. And if there are any pictures of either t-shirts or mugs or masks, anything that goes on there, then I get them on the live streams as well. So thank you everyone for getting involved over there, and Deborah for that message and the donation. And Ray is in the house and has donated $150. Thank you so much for that, Ray. The message is, congratulations on 150 subscribers. Phil, best wishes on your new endeavors. I cannot wait, with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Ray. And 150 subscribers would be great, but 150,000 is just a little bit ridiculous, but fantastic. So thank you everyone for subscribing, and everyone for your support in every single realm of the channel, because we've got you guys who are commenting and liking and subscribing, hitting the notification bell as well, joining me on the channel for these live streams as well, and donating in the super chat window. Thank you guys so much for these kind donations, and Ray there as well. So we are going to jump into the next video. This is something that I know that with the live streams I have to rush through to make sure that I get through all of the requests, but this is again another request over on Patreon, and it's going to be Unwanted Stranger. And I hope you guys enjoy this. I am rushing through these things because sometimes I don't have time to play all of the videos, all of the requests, whereas I want to get this one in there. If you do get a chance to hit that thumbs up, it'd be massively appreciated. Where are we with the live likes? It's gone off the screen. We are at 243. So let me see if I can do some really quick maths. Probably, I can't, 47? Is that we need to get to 290? I'm not sure if that's correct maths wise, but if you can hit that thumbs up, it would be great. If you haven't used your thumbs up token yet, if you're watching this in the future on catch up, you can still hit that thumbs up. It really does help this video to get out there as a live stream, as well as just help the channel to grow as well. So we are going to jump into this next song. It's one of mine called Unwanted Stranger. By the way, the requests that I didn't mention, or at least the people who requested the last cover, I didn't mention, and that was the two Deborahs, Deborah, and Donna as well. So the three Ds there going in for the request of You Know My Name, so thank you guys for that. But Unwanted Stranger, this was Lynn and Deborah, Teresa and Teresa. So we had the two Teresas requesting this. So thank you guys so much for answering my request for a requester over there on Patreon. I will get into this video now. It's my song called Unwanted Stranger. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll be in the live chat room as always. I hope you enjoy. I will see you guys after rock.
Told me something about you that I didn't want to know. You looked me right in the eye, and then you placed your head on my shoulder. This position that you put
And there we have it. That was my song called Unwanted Stranger. And you can pick that up at wingsofpegasus.com/store. And that is from the album, my album called Persistence, which you can get there as well. You can download tracks individually, get the whole album if you want to. You can get it on CD as well, which I sign and send off from here. And you can also get it on iTunes and Amazon. But it's better for me if you buy it through my website, because then I don't have to give away a percentage. But anyway, I'm just going to get the super chat window up on screen, because we have Linda Z in the house who has donated $10. Thank you so much for that, Linda. The message is, just curious, do you still feel any residual anxiety over not doing a nightly analysis? Seems like you're filling up your newly freed up time quite nicely. Can't wait to see what's ahead for you. So thank you for that, Linda Z. And I think with not doing an analysis video every night, I think the first night that I did it, I felt a little bit weird, because I'd done a new video every night for just over 2.5 years. So it's just part of my daily schedule, and I felt like I had to do one. But then that night was probably the hardest one to not do anything. But because I've been working on this new project, it means that I'm still out here working and doing things, working on animations and doing the intro. And also on the intro that you guys have seen on Patreon, I had sound problems with that, so I had to redo all the sound. So it was 2 or 3 nights worth of work to get that intro done and to make it as clear as possible for people who are going to watch the videos in the future. So at the moment, the free time that I've freed up, I've been using to do other things, such as this new project, get everything sorted and organized. Also, make sure that the tracks I'm going to need for it are done in a particular way, that the person who's doing it knows what I want and knows the way to approach it, but also not to show me any of it, because that's a huge part of it. And once I did that, then it's just getting into the emails and getting into the comments on YouTube and on Facebook as well. I know that a lot of you guys messaged me on Facebook, so thank you for that. As well as Patreon, and Patreon really is my focus in the evenings when I go on there and look at all the messages. As you guys know, if you send me a message on Patreon, I answer you in the evening, and it's always going to be around the same time because I'm out here doing stuff and working on other things at that same time as well. So I just get Patreon going and answer all of your questions and all of your comments and everything that you do on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I know that sometimes I ask for advice, and it's great that you guys can help me out with that as well. So thank you for giving me some advice on there. Sometimes when on the last post that I did ask for advice, there were, I think, 96 or something like that comments. So responding to all of those individually is a little bit more difficult because just purely the time and fitting everything in, because I do get lots of emails and stuff as well. But any message on Patreon, I will always answer, and I will always be there in the evening to answer those messages on Patreon, because like I said, that's really the foundation of everything that I do, and your support just makes it all possible. So thank you guys so much. Everybody at the bottom of the screen here, they are the reason that this is happening at all. So it's just all their work. And if you want to get involved on Patreon yourself, there is a link, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. I do occasionally put a video on there or update my patrons about what I'm doing and future projects and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to head over there and hear everything before it's happening, then that's the place to go to. But also as a direct link to me, if you want to send me a message, Patreon is the one place where I will see that every single night. I know that with the emails, unfortunately, there are a lot of them, so I'm usually at least maybe 3, 4, 5 days behind in terms of replying to those. So Patreon's the place to go for an instant reply, or at least well within 24 hours. So the other thing is that with emails, because there are so many of them, some of them do go into a junk folder, which I don't know why that is, but I checked it and I haven't got time to check through all of the junk, which is actual junk, and just random companies sending random emails, and there might be 1 or 2 that get thrown into the junk. I don't know why that is. It's probably best if you're going to email to do it through wingsofpegasus.com and go to the contact page there, because then that'll get forwarded to me as an email, and that'll definitely go to the inbox rather than the junk folder. So if you have sent me an email, it might be the case that it gets lost in there somewhere. So it's probably best on Patreon, but also on the wingsofpegasus.com site. Anyway, if it is just regarding a suggestion, a request, put that in the comment section underneath the YouTube videos, because that is where I look. I mark every single comment to show you guys that I have read it, and if you've made a request, I add it to the list. So you can do that, and I do say that at the end of every video. Just add it in the comment section below, and that is the way to go about it. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight, and we are going to jump into the live chat window just for a quick look to see who's in there. We've got Perry, Elaine, Vince still in there as well, Patrick, the Mr. Ziff, Selena, Kay, and SJ Willis, Miles, Alexi, Corey, MW Bright, so Jennifer's son is still in there, Mary Janda as well, MW Bright. I went through a little phase there of saying the full usernames, but thank you everyone for sticking with me on this live stream on a Saturday night. We are going to jump into the super chat window because we have had a donation here from Mario. Everyone say a huge hello again to Mario, still in the house, and has donated $200. Thank you so much for that, Mario. A very kind donation indeed, as have all the donations been tonight. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And the message is brilliant Chris Cornell cover, Phil, and awesome having Taj in their house with a smiley face. So thank you for that, Mario, and the kind words about the cover. And yeah, it's great to see Taj in here as well. And Susan has donated $9.99. Thank you for that, Susan. The message is, yay, I made it before the end. We'll watch what I missed. Rock. So thank you for that, Susan. And this is it. You can still hit that thumbs up at the end of this live stream, but also if you're watching it on catch up as well. Where are we with the likes? We are up to 261. So we're looking for 29 people in that live chat room who haven't used their thumbs up yet to see if we can get a spike of the likes at almost 1 a.m. here in the UK. So we are starting to get to the end of this live stream, but we will see if we can get up to 290. We're at 263 at the moment. We're looking for any extra likers in that live chat room. We'll see if we can find them. But thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up so far, because that's a great total already, 263. And 290 is a hell of a lot of likes. So we'll hopefully get there, but maybe we won't. It might be a case for the catch-up crew to just hit an extra thumbs up and see if we can make it after the live stream. But anyway, Orlando has just popped into the super chat window again and has donated $2. Thank you for this, Orlando. The message is, have you analysed Dusty Springfield? And the answer to that is yes, I have. So you'll be able to find Dusty's analysis here on the channel somewhere. Type it in the search window. You'll be able to find it. And yes, I can't remember which song it was that I was analysing, but it's definitely here somewhere. I think it was quite a while ago though. Thank you, Orlando, for that donation and for the question as well. So Vince has just donated $5. Thank you for that again, Vince. And the message is, Phil, Selena Coelho said in the live chat, does anybody know how old Phil started singing? Created Wings. So thank you for that, Vince. And I started singing when I pretty much started Wings of Pegasus. So that would have been when I was maybe 28 years of age, around that ballpark. And that makes it about almost 10 years ago. So I think singing wise, I probably attempted to start singing without really knowing what I was doing. And then I properly started to work on it every day about 7 or 8 years ago, something like that. And that's when I'm talking about pretty much sacrificing my guitar practice, or really taking a lot of time away from the guitar to practice on vocals. So it's something that I would still do for maybe an hour every night, or maybe 5 or 6 nights a week. I'd probably have a rest for my vocals 1 night a week, but then I'd just keep on doing that for quite a long time. And it's just something that I continually practice and try and make sure that I can keep everything in tune and keep the muscle memory there as well, because it's pretty much the same as learning to do anything. Your vocal cords learn the muscle memory, so you need to just keep on practicing as much as possible. And if you approach it the same as learning an instrument, your vocal cords are an instrument, you can teach yourself to sing. And it's something that I did, so that's it. Probably about 8 years I've been singing for, and I found that I eventually got to a point where it was okay, and people said that I had a good voice, which is great for me. I'm happy that anyone's happy to listen to me singing, because I know that I've learned to do it. It isn't something that I've naturally had an ability for, even though some people say about a particular singer, they'll say, oh, they're so lucky to be born with that gift. Whereas I know myself firsthand that it isn't something that I have been born with. Just being able to sing is something that I have worked out for about 8 years in order to then people have the illusion that I've had a gift for singing. It's not the case. It's just a bit of hard work, a bit of practice. And as long as you do that, 5 or 6 nights a week, you can do it during the day as well. It just so happens that the time for me that works out best is night. And if you spend just half an hour to an hour, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve vocally. But anyway, thank you for that, Vince, but also for Selena asking that question and for it getting passed on by Vince. Deborah has donated $4.99 again. Thank you for this, Deborah. The message is, I want to show appreciation to Vince for running an amazing supporters page. Always fun for all. So a massive shout out to Vince, but also everyone else over there who deals with the Wings of Pegasus supporters page, and Laura as well, who set it up, I think I'm not sure exactly how long ago it was now, but thank you for setting that up. And it is something that has just rolled and rolled, and we have had some difficult times on the supporters page, and it's not something that I have had to organize and keep up to date and all those kind of things. So thank you everyone over there, and Vince for hosting the after party and continuing the conversation over there with regular posts and all that kind of stuff as well. It is much appreciated, and it is much appreciated by the users of that page, as Deborah has just shown there. So thank you, Vince, and everyone over on the Wings of Pegasus supporters page, and for getting it back to where it was, because we went through some hacking and everyone was deleted and it was a bit of a nightmare. But now we are back, we are strong, we are pushing forward, and we are at 150,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we are going all guns blazing into the future. Let's see where we end up. And also thank you to Teresa, who has just donated £20, and it looks like that is a straight up donation without a message. So thank you, Teresa, for that, and also in my home currency as well. So maybe Teresa is somewhere here in the UK. It's a little bit late here. It's 1:05 now in the morning. So we're going to be calling it to a close pretty soon. We are looking for 18 more people in that live chat room who haven't used their thumbs up token yet. If you could do that, it would be massively appreciated. We're looking for 18 people. We are going to finish off this live stream with the lyric video for Don't Cry. This was requested by Kevin and Lynn over on Patreon. So we're going to jump into this. We'll see if we get any new additions to the live chat room to try and bump up that likeometer. We will see where we get up to. We've got 18 to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the song, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
Go around thinking of her 1,000 times when you think you see her face in the crowd. Now she's gone, no way of ever knowing. Don't cry for me, don't cry. Here's what she'd say. Cry for me, don't cry. No more shopping in the hall, only empty spaces.
And there we have it. That's my song called Don't Cry, and I hope you enjoyed that one. So, we are at 281 likes. We are so close. We're only looking for 9 people to hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't used your thumbs up, it would be massively appreciated. It really does help this live stream to get out there, but also for the channel to grow as a whole. And we have been growing recently up to 150,000 subscribers. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up, but also subscribing to the channel. Let's get into that super chat window because we've had a couple of donations, and the first came in from Jill, and this was for $5. Thank you for that, Jill. The message is not a music question, but do you have any pets? And I don't have any pets at the moment. I think maybe in the future I might get a dog at some point because I've always wanted a dog, but I've never had a dog. I think the problem is that because I'm so busy doing lots of things, if I did have a dog, I wouldn't be able to take it for a walk or a couple of walks a day, which is something that, yeah, you would have to do if you have a dog to give it its exercise. But I'm not sure I've got the time in order to do that. But maybe in the future, when I was younger, we did have 2 rabbits, and yes, those were fun pets. Unfortunately, they were brothers and they didn't get on, so they have to have separate hutches. And sometimes, yeah, when we went on holiday and somebody was looking after the rabbits, they put them together and then they'd fight each other, and it's a bit of a nightmare. But then when it was the case that one of them unfortunately passed away, but then the other one started to become a rabbit that wanted to stay inside, or just was inside. So it would run around in the sitting room. It was pretty much like a dog, but a rabbit form of a dog. So that's something that happened when it was just that one rabbit left. But yeah, those are the only 2 pets I've had that were rabbits, but maybe a dog in the future, who knows. But thank you for that, Jill. I am just an animal lover in general anyway, so any pets I don't really mind. My dad is allergic to cats, so that's why I think we've never had a cat, or just, I think also he doesn't like cats because they're very independent, whereas dogs tend to be a little bit more loyal. And yeah, cats will just go off and do what they want and then come back and say, feed me. But anyway, thank you for that, Jill. And we've had a donation from Joan. Thank you so much for this, Joan. It is $49.99. And the message is, coming in late, but wanted to spike my like, and thank you for all you do, Phil. So thank you for that, Joan. A very kind donation, as are all of them tonight. Thank you for all of your support. Terry has also just jumped in with a $5 donation as well. And that's a straight up donation without a message with the donation. So thank you for that, Terry. And let's have a look at the likes. It looks like we're looking for 2 people. We're looking for 2 people to get to our like target of 290. We are at 288. So thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. 289, who is going to be? And there it is. It has now gone past 290, 291. We actually got 2, actually 3, actually 4 people that have hit that thumbs up. So a little spike of the likes right at the end of the live stream. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And we keep on going, 294. Thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. We'll see 295. Maybe people have just been holding back the likes until right at the end of the live stream, just making me wait to hit that target. But thank you everyone for hitting the thumbs up tonight and getting us past the target of 290, because that is a crazy amount of likes. We are going up by 5 every single live stream, which is some serious growth to have 5 new people joining us for every single live stream every week. So thank you guys for doing that. We are going to have this same target on Tuesday night, and I know that it's a more difficult live stream in order to hit the target because people work and it's more difficult to tune in. But if you are available on Tuesday night, we will need your help to get to 290 likes on a Tuesday night. We will see how we get on then, but we have made it on Saturday night. So thank you everyone for tuning in, for hitting that thumbs up. And also, just a quick look into the super chat window because Vince has donated $5 again. Thank you for this, Vince. The message is, thanks everyone. Just wanted to make sure everyone knows that Laura, TN Moppy, is the founder of the Facebook group and Amy and Ray are also admins. So, thank you, Vince. And those are the people that I was referring to earlier who also keep everything going. Amy and Ray and Laura setting up that whole page in the first place, and Vince for hosting the after party and doing such a great job with all of it. You guys collectively, thank you so much. And just while I'm mentioning the supporters group, the moderators that do such a great job on these live streams as well, making it such a great place to be in that live chat room, and especially considering that we're growing each time and we're getting new people getting involved and hitting the thumbs up. Thank you guys for joining me on the live stream, and just having people to talk to is great because it wasn't always the case. I would live stream and sometimes nobody would be online, or one person would be, or two people, and then we'd just talk for maybe 20 minutes or something. But it's great to now have you guys that I can talk to and interact to in a live setting, and not just in the comments and emails and also messages across the other social media sites. So it's great to touch base with you guys. Let's have a final look in the live chat room before we call it to an end. We have Lynn, Patrick, Laurie moderating in there, Jennifer, Joy and Patrick, Mario still in the house, SJ Willis and Neil, Ray's in there as well, and Lewis and Lynn and Deborah, Laurie and Gail and Jennifer again, Patrick again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Linda Z's going through there as well. And Linda Z just said, we have great moderators. Yay, moderators. So massive shout out to you guys, as I said. Orlando has just donated right at the end of the live stream. The message is, congratulations on a new high number of viewers. So thank you for that, Orlando, and all of you guys for watching, tuning in and hitting that thumbs up. It looks like the final count is going to be 299 likes. So we were really close to 300 tonight. And it looks like maybe it's gone to 300, or maybe it isn't. On my screen it says 299, so I'm going to leave it as 299. We almost made it to 300 on the live. There it is. It has ticked over. Somebody just hit that thumbs up, so thank you, whoever you were, for getting us to a nice round 300. And now I'm going to sign off because it's now gone to 301. I was about to say it's a great round number to sign off, but 303 now. We're jumping up. We've got some people saving their likes for when I'm signing off. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm going to be doing another analysis video tomorrow night, so I'll see you in the comments section of that. And then Monday is going to be a day without a video because I'm starting to stagger them, because one a night was just too many and people could see all of them, unfortunately. But I will be back here Tuesday night for another live stream. Hopefully you can join me then, and hopefully we'll get to the likes target then. I will need your help in order to do that. But thank you everyone for helping me tonight get to 304 likes in all, but we smashed the 290 target. Big shout out to my patrons. You know who you are. They also pop up in the super chat window, which is on that side. I always have to think in reverse. Thank you guys for your kind donations on these live chats and live streams and in the super chat window, because it really does make such a difference to what I can do, and the fact that I can just push on forward and just keep on producing these live streams and analysis videos, but also get new internet as well, which will be organized on Tuesday. So I will see you live on Tuesday night with a new internet. Everything, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be going well, and we will see how we get on with the likes target on Tuesday night. Thank you everyone for tuning in the live chat room, for all the super chat donations. I'll see you tomorrow night with the analysis video in the comments section. But try to stay safe wherever you are. Self-isolate, keep your distance, wear your masks if that's what your government is telling you or advising you to do, and just stay as safe as possible. And I will see you guys live again on Tuesday night and in the analysis video tomorrow night. And I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Catch you guys later. Rock!